Edo State Governor Obaseki don talk say e administration make bold, hard decisions to change how workers dey behave and reposition the civil service within 8 years. Obaseki talk this one for the swearing-in of the new members of the Edo State Civil Service Commission wey shele for the ESCO chambers for Govumet House, Benin City. The governor talk say the focus on civil service na deliberate matter sake of say dem na the most important asset for any government. As e dey inaugurate the 5 new members of the State Civil Service Commission, Obaseki tell dem to improve on the innovations wey administration don bring wey don make the state civil and public service better pass others for the country. The new members of the commission na Ighodalo Aluyi wey dey serve as chairman with Ehi Obaseki, Gilbert Adegboyega, Julie Olatunji and Margaret Ohonwere as members.
To the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought up under my consideration or become known to me as chairman, that I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct.
Una go remember say the governor sent letter to the Edo State House of Assembly for October 2, 2024 to ask them to confirm the 5 nominees as chairman and members of the Edo State Civil Service Commission. Obaseki for inauguration talk say this significant event and the swearing-in of the new members of the Civil Service Commission of Edo State na big moment for we state as they show the important reforms wey they don't carry out for the last 8 years to reposition the civil service. According to Obaseki, the Civil Service Commission supposed serve as human resource agency of government and say this agency suppose nurture, hire and train critical assets of government. Say the commission not supposed be another political structure. A constituent say them dey deliberate to set up this commission to balance traditional thinking about staffing for government and the new thinking to manage the staff with sound principles.
The Civil Service Commission has been designed to serve as a human resource agency of government, not a political contraption. That agency that is supposed to nurture, hire, train, and exit this critical asset of government. As a government, we have no regrets for the steps we have taken. And in constituting this Civil Service Commission, we have been very, very deliberate to strike that balance and begin to make that shift between the traditional thinking about staffing in government and the new thinking where you now manage the staff in government with sound human resource principles.
As seen they charge the members of the commission on effectiveness and efficiency, Obaseki talk say them also got to advise the government and broaden the scope of the commission to handle all public servants. Ekonyan them say them be professional organ for government and got try make sure say them they professional no matter the distraction to bring the best into the service and retain them to help them do well.
My charge to you is that you now have the responsibility of converting the Civil Service Commission to a professional HR organization to manage the staff in government. You now have to advise government and broaden the scope of the commission, not only to deal with what you call civil servants, but in fact all public servants, because the band is quite wide. So yes, you have responsibility for the civil service, but you also have responsibility to advise government on how to manage the other categories of staff in the public service as a whole.
Ighodalo Aluyi, on behalf of the other members of the commission, can appreciate the governor for the opportunity to serve, say they're not going to take her for granted, say the confidence where people get for this commission and responsibility to work together to make sure say Edo State government workforce, they perform well for maximum benefit.
Your Excellency, on behalf of the newly constituted or inaugurated Edo State Civil Service Commission members, so I would like to thank you for the opportunity to serve the good people of Edo State. It's a privilege, sir, that we do not take lightly, we do not take for granted. The confidence, sir, that you have reposed on this commission is a responsibility, and we are committing and are committed, sir, to working assiduously and collaboratively in ensuring that this mantra of ensuring that the Edo State government workforce is propelled to the optimum is something we're going to do with due diligence, sir, and we're not going to take it for granted.
Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We not to take blame. From Govumet House, Benin City, Ekata Ojesele, TMC TV News.